back on the trail. Which country am I in again? Just left Leadville. Took another 0. I'm just taking zeros through Colorado. I don't care, I'll make up the ground late. Hitch was easier this time. Guy said, "Oh, where are you from?" I said, "No, Melbourne, Australia." It's like, "Oh, I've been there. I had a friend in Sydney, Geelong." Hired a car and drove down the Great Ocean Road, Warrnambool. I said, "Oh, that's where my family live." I said, "Oh, I had a great night down there." Small world. So now tomorrow I'm trying to get to Dillon. I've adopted the walk smarter, not harder approach through Colorado now. So the purists, I can see at home, they'll be watching, twitching nervously, breaking out into hives that I'm not staying on the red line. But I could not care less. Taking the blue line. Maybe stay in Dillon tomorrow night. And then everyone said, you need to be in a town for Independence Day. So the aim is to get to Fraser by Tuesday, Independence Day. Watch the fireworks, drink beer. And I've missed my turn. That is upsetting when I do this. Adds an extra 2 miles to the day. How did I miss the turn off? I don't know. Heading up to Kokomo Pass. Beach Boys. No doubt about it, Colorado, very scenic state. Every bit as scenic as South Island in NZ. Very underrated, the US, for scenery. Everyone back home just thinks it's LA, Vegas, New York. But it's got to be it's got to have the most scenery. Any country in the world. I've barely touched it. No, not everyone walks around with guns. In fact, I haven't seen anyone walking around with a gun. Heard a few gunshots, as I do in Australia, and on the TA in NZ. People are friendly, outrageously friendly, and generous. So, definitely recommend a holiday through this part of the world. Once the Australian dollar gets better, if that ever happens. The summer thaw is on the move. Hello mate, what are you up to? Huh? Not much? Oh yeah. Yeah, right. Righto mate, catch you later. See you mate. Probably go another hour, a bit less. Looking at the weather, when I was up the top, looks like the thunderstorms are back tomorrow. Yesterday on my day off it was terrible, but today's been fine. Seem to be alternating days between thunderstorm days or clear days at the moment. Should make it, don't know, 22 miles for the afternoon. Oh, plus my extra mistake, 2 miles. Morning. Coming down to Copper Mountain. Had an old overuse injury from work, not in my neck, left side of my neck, from reach forklifts. Sometimes I sleep on it bad. I can barely move my neck to the left this morning. Great. So I might get a room in Silverthorne. I think there's a low way you can get there. Going by far out. A few comments, people the last few weeks been walking down the valley, so I think that's me. Dead set, pulled a muscle in my neck. Hurts to even chew. So I'm taking this bike track into Silverthorne. It's about 10 miles. Hopefully make a miraculous recovery overnight. Scenic bike track walk anyway. Morning. Leaving Dillon / Silverthorne. Heading up there somewhere. Had a good night's sleep last night in Dillon. Comfortable pillow. Neck feels a lot better. Obviously not a torn muscle. Slow going now. Had a good run the last week trying to avoid it, but back in it. There's been some climbing today. More to come. Which way do you look? to get around there somehow. Saw a moose and its baby before, but what's a baby moose called? They ran away before I got the phone out. A few others on this, hardly anyone's been on this trail, but a few others on it today. Past 5. Past my first 2 people flip-flopping. They did New Mexico, and then went up to Wyoming and come back south. And then they're going to flip back up again. So, double flip. I was going to go up and over that tonight, but sky's greying over. Rejoin the red line up there. You can see 3 hikers up there. Just beat the rain. Morning. Big climb up this morning. Nearly up there. Big thunderstorm come through during the night. And I think today from midday it's meant to be a lot of thunderstorms and wet into tomorrow. So hopefully beat them to the highway. Forecast is not good today. Not good. Hopefully can get off this exposed bit before thunderstorms roll in. Forecast thunderstorms and heavy rain from 10 AM. So, not the place to be. Me and another guy looking at the weather forecast, we decided to drop down. Common sense has to prevail. You got severe thunderstorms from 10 AM, heavy rain, or playing Russian roulette with lightning up the top of these. He said, "Oh, I don't like taking shortcuts," but I said, "Yep, living's better than dying." Wise decision. Yes. Winter Park, Independence Day. God bless America. About to say I'm damn.
Yeah, I know
I've
you're
got some fucking. Righto. 48 hours later, Back on trail. 2 days ago, had a lightning strike that started the fire. Now we've got a track closure, trail closure. So shut off 13 miles. The CDT haven't really offered a solution around it, so everyone took yesterday off, trying to figure out a way forward. And this morning we had to hitch back to where we started, so that took half a day, so lost another day and a half. Here's what it is. There was about 15 of us at Winter Park. General consensus is varies from I'm done with Colorado to I hate Colorado. I'm a bit in between. It's so scenic, but ready to be out because it's been a logistic challenge. Still got 200 miles left yet. Thunderstorms this afternoon. Got 3 passes to get over. Let's keep pushing. It's time to get on with it. Over this closure, everyone had a group meeting trying to figure out a way yesterday. No one really come up with a solid plan. Well, not a good plan. A couple just said that's it, I'm just walking the highway to Grand Lake. Had enough. But we come up, a few are just going to risk walking the road that they're saying is closed, which I'm not doing because you walk 10 miles down it and get turned back. But being up here now, just over this hill, there's a big plateau. Surely I can just walk down that and then cut down the hill to Winter Park. Bush bash, or maybe even a ski run there. Surely that's more sensible. What do you think? I've got about 10 minutes to decide before I drop down here. There, across that plateau, open, surely the other side of that, I can just drop down. Otherwise, I'll walk up over these and zigzag through the forest, through forest roads backwards, down to Winter Park, walk the highway out anyway, and then cut back up. I walk across that, I can go straight down to Winter Park. I don't know. Help me decide. So the CDT goes down to the highway, down here, up that, across there, and then it's closed. So you've got to zigzag through here, through mountain forest roads that they won't tell us if they're open or closed, back down to Winter Park. Then up here, then back up to the trail. So like a 25-mile detour. Well, some people have just been coming to the pass, walking the highway, back to Winter Park. That's terrible. But me, why not just go across here? And then down. Surely I can plot my way down. That's it. Going this way. Probably get caught out in this thunderstorm. Keep moving. Taking the cross-country path. Pretty sure it's going to work. What's the CDT motto? Choose your own adventure. Have I got this right? Let's hope so. Getting there. Not easy.
I said like that's the most eco-friendly place.
Oh, yay!
And the next day. Stayed at the Viking Lodge again last night at Winter Park. Today, about 18 miles road walking or railway line walking. Back to the trail around this fire closure. Should be into Grand Lake tomorrow. Resupply there, keep going. Try and limit my town stays now for the next month. These guys up here just gave me a beer. Back on the CDT. This morning I mailed off my ice axe and spikes, some clothes to Montana. Pick them up at the end. It's a little bit lighter now. This is my camp for the night. Comes the rain. See you tomorrow. There. I've got one. I've got one. Hello. See ya, mate. Nearly just stood on a snake. It's like being back home, that was. All happening this morning. Moose, bear, snake. Just need a mountain lion now, top it off. Landed the lake this morning. Weekend here, so a lot of people out and about fishing and camping. moose coming my way. It's intercepting. Or her. Hello. What are you up to? Just a walk on the Saturday morning? Yeah, righto. See ya. Sky has escalated quickly this morning. Grand Lake, Colorado. Eat your heart out, Threadbow Foodworks. Found a more expensive general store than you. Even had to tip buying a gas canister. Give us a Jack Mandel.